and Thunder this season. Guys out tonight, including Tyrese Maxey, Paul George.
Very good. They're the youngest team in the league, and they started this game looking very young, showing their age, being a little discombobulated offensively, unable to get things started.
And any team who's played any sport at any level, as Oubre drives on the baseline and then has it blocked away by SGA, gets it back though, knocks it to Yabu. It's easy to underestimate your opponent when the guys you're expecting to play aren't available.
You've got to rebound the basketball. This is an excellent rebounding team. They do a lot of things well. You've got to be smart with the ball because they force a lot of turnovers. This is a competitive group of the floor too. They take that end of the floor just as
The first two free throws. Ricky Council whistled for the foul, his first. Gershon kicking out. Kelly from the wing. Rounding out, picked up by Hartenstein, who I would contest, Alan, one of the biggest offseason signings, not just for OKC, but the loss for the New York Knicks, who we're going to see.
They lost, if you remember back to the last year's playoff series, one of their best rebounders, if not their best. Now he's in Oklahoma helping their cause out.
He started every game last post.
Got to be key. We saw Kelly miss an early open look. You've got to make the ones that are open.
It's like he knew that we were talking about him. Very happy to be in OKC. Eric Gordon getting his fourth start of the season.
Little different cultures, though, wouldn't you say, from NYC to OKC?
Oh, yeah. Here's Cason Wallace, another great defender for OKC. The steal. And
Lane, that one, Wallace, able to get and change ends quickly. That's what you're talking about, those pick sixes.
Yep.
You got to limit those.
They are first in the NBA in points off and turnovers, Alan. 23 points per on both ends of the floor, right? You're used to seeing a guy who's tied for the lead in points per game.
And when he puts ball pressure on, their defense really comes to the fore.
Gordon off the curl, kicking out, Council. Off the heel, Gershon.
Yep. That's what you've got to do. You've got to make extra effort plays.
Just got to keep the energy and effort up for as long as possible tonight, because this guy and the Thunder, the last 18 games.
Great ones make it look effortless.
Yabu!
They have to make a great play. Hartenstein couldn't there.
Council on Williams. Good hands from Yabu. Oubre ahead to Council.
Williams a little careless with that pass, uncharacteristic.
Ricky tied up, flings it up. And Ricky, one of the best free throw. Four-game road trip for SGA and the Thunder. Leaning in the left.
Frame comes into play too. You see him shoot over the smaller defender there. But I was just saying a little earlier, the great ones make the tough stuff look very easy.
Gordon around and out, down to Hartenstein.
Looks like he plays in slow motion at times, but he still is able to get the job done.
Williams loses it. Another Thunder turnover. So the Sixers doing well so far. Third Thunder turn tonight. Kelly drawing the foul on Wallace.
But he looks small on that
It
extreme.
is like he's in slow motion. That was wild. Kelly, tough shot, too strong off the window. Like the aggressiveness, though. Hartenstein coming off his 15th double-double of the season. OKC was at Washington on Sunday. 41-point victors over the Wizards.
OKC's having their day in the sun now, but they've been patient over the years after lots of years of, let's call it, development.
Yeah.
Now feel like they've got nice pieces, interchangeable parts out there defensively and offensively.
Maxey, Paul George, Caleb Martin, and Joel Embiid. But so far, guys who are available have played well.
Will extend over him and just get to the rim first.
Thunder perfect from the floor so far, Alan. 7 for 7, but as we mentioned, 6 of those have come from inside the arc. Eric Gordon, short, long rebound back to him, but poked away by SGA.
Everybody's gotten a bucket, though, so they have spread it around.
And that is what they do. You never know who is going to help out. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oftentimes it's this guy, Jalen Williams, off front iron. Yabusele the rebound.
They are mortal. They missed the shot.
A whole new ball game here.
So you're saying there's a tip.
Yep. Gershon from the wing. Off front iron. Rebound to Jalen Williams. Again, third-year player out of Santa Clara. He was the 12th overall pick in 2022. That's the thing about these Thunder, Alan. Youngest team in the NBA, and they were the 1 seed in the West last year going into the postseason. They fell to Dallas in the second round. And they are the 1 seed again as SGA draws.
Bottom, where do your Sixers fall? They are.
Don't look now. Detroit has won 10 of their last 20 at MSG.
It's the Tobias Harris effect.
Heck yeah, it is. Happy for Toby.
Yeah, happy for Coach Bickerstaff.
Yep.
And the city of Detroit for that
I was
matter,
just
right?
going to say, I love going to Detroit. It is a great city, in my opinion. Ricky, off front iron, Yabu the offensive rebounds. Love all the history that is in Detroit, whether it's music, whether it's the auto industry.
The arsenal of democracy back in the day.
Look at you. Here's Ricky with the shot clock winding down, swatted away by Hartenstein. Two-year deal that took both games from the Thunder because of Joel Embiid and the size. They just didn't have the size last year to compete.
He certainly proved his importance in the Knicks series last year.
Kelly blocked by Williams. After the turnover, OKC, none the worse for him.
They converge so well on the ball. I'll use a football term for a tackle. They do the same thing on defense. They send multiple bodies, in particular on drives.
Lou Dort with a three. He's 2 for 2 from outside, shooting over 40% on the season. Doughton rattles.
Hey, by knocking down that little elbow jumper. Nice decision from Jeff. 2-3 zone for your Sixers.
Here's Wallace. Spots up. Way too strong on that three. Dort, though, able to take it away from Bona. A couple of Sixers didn't talk about it. They were finally over the rebound by the...
Got to communicate to one another.
And it's Doughton left alone off the inbounds play and lays it up and in.
Yeah, not sure what Caruso was doing there, how he was covering Doughton, but he was really out of position.
This is his first game back in the last 11. He had missed 10 straight, Alex Caruso, because of a left hip strain. He's actually missed 18 this season. Hands off to Williams, short on his three, the rebound to Edwards. So OKC happy to have Alex Caruso back, who they signed to a 4-year extension on December 22nd. Happy to have his defense alongside Cason Wallace and SGA. Former Sixer Isaiah Joe guarding Edwards. The deflection by Caruso. Ricky heaves from the hash mark and hit.
Any of their defenders for OKC move their feet so well, and they keep their guys in front.
Joe, Wiggins, Caruso, Williams, and SGA, the 5 Thunder on the floor, and you said it, a great
corner, wasted no time. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do with it as the ball was coming his way.
They call him J. Will, number 6, Jalen Williams, and they call the other Jalen Williams, who starts, J. Dub. There is J.E. Justin Edwards with a strip.
No hesitation. Got it.
Little response from the Sixers, last minute plus, coming out of that timeout. See if they can close this quarter on a high note. Isaiah Joe, high arcing three, off front iron. The reset from Joe. And Isaiah does not miss that time from 3 on the season.
They are so unselfish, too. As soon as they secure that rebound, he flares to the corner because he knows his teammate's going to find him, and that's exactly how it went down, ready to shoot in rhythm.
I was talking with their broadcast team, Chris and Michael, before the game all, and they said it all starts with SGA. When your star is as unselfish as he is, Doughton off front iron, grabbed by Wiggins, but Bona and Caruso are tied up. Let's see who this one's on the West Coast.
Yeah, it's Sean Kemp with him.
Here's Kobe. And it goes to Edwards. A great look and good. And a nice end to this first quarter. Download the NBC Sports app. Well, Pete Nance back in the fold, signing a 2-way deal with your Sixers yesterday. So number 22 out on the floor for the first time tonight. Here's a Bona.
Unable to react in time.
His explosive athleticism makes me quite excited. It is younger brother Cody has joined him in the NBA as of this year. Cody was the 10th overall pick of the Utah Jazz. That's got to be so cool. We know that there's a handful of brothers. We've got Caleb and, of course, his brother Cody Martin in the NBA. But so cool. Pete Nance and his brother Larry in the association right now, too.
I'd need a whole day just to explain the odds of one of them making it, numerically speaking, let alone 2.
Gordon over to Pete. Here's Nance, the pull-up. Off the window, too strong. Hartenstein knocks it to Williams.
Maybe one more dribble for Pete, get a little bit closer.
Williams out to Caruso. And Alex Caruso.
One right after the other. Impressed me how his shooting was pregame.
Edwards, nice patience.
To him, does Justin, too. So when he gets to the end of his move, a little jump stop, he's able to elevate under control the whole while. 5-star
out of Imhotep Charter here in Philly. Number 3 overall recruit was Justin back in the class of 2023. Choose OKC.
Imhotep, you say. I'm cool with any school named after an Egyptian pharaoh.
Right. Doughton. A lot of contact, no whistle. Aaron Wiggins spent 3 years at Maryland. Over to Hartenstein, German national. Williams over to Caruso. Caruso this time from the left side of the floor. Left that one short. Bona to Edwards. Edwards again patient this time. Revitalization of Market East in Center City. Jeff Doughton. And that should be a goaltend, and it will be. OKC in front of an extremely short-handed Sixer squad tonight. Williams drops it off to Hartenstein. Short on the floater. Nance the rebound.
Good job by both Jeff Doughton and Pete Nance challenging that shot by Isaiah Hartenstein.
Williams, good defense there. Knocked it away from Edwards.
Just kind of left it in front of him there.
And the Thunder will slow things down. Reset. Here's Alex Caruso coming over in that 1-for-1 trade. Josh Giddey going to the Bulls, and Caruso now a member of the Thunder.
Seeing that ability that he has in Chicago, but Caruso more of a finisher, a better defender perhaps than Giddey as well.
And when Alex has been healthy this year, it's looked like a good trade for OKC. Yabu handing off to Eric Gordon. Gordon launching off front iron, long rebound picked up by EG. Doughton to Nance. Gershon, Yabusele for three.
Left side of the floor where they're not really going to come up with much. They swing it over to the right wing. Yabu wastes no time letting that one fly.
Second three-pointer tonight for Yabu. Good defense from Edwards, knocking it away from Williams, and that should be off. Reese Maxey, no Embiid, no Caleb Martin. A lot of guys unavailable for the Sixers tonight. Kyle Lowry remains out with a hip.
See Jeff Doughton breathing heavily over there on the sideline. Yeah. He's not used to logging these kind of minutes.
Catch and shoots from Eric Gordon is good.
Corner, the defender unable to get there in time. Wiggins in this instance.
Little 12-2 Sixers run here. Bringing the Thunder lead back to single digits. OKC led by as many as 21 in the first quarter. Nice defense from Edwards on Williams, but Jalen Williams every category this year.
Yeah, it looked like the offense was going to come to a standstill there, but then he takes away that fadeaway jump shot and knocks it down.
Averages almost 21 points to go along with his 6 rebounds and 5 assists. Does number 8 Jalen Williams in the orange. Caruso the steal, bounces it ahead to Williams, who lost it out of bounds.
Looks a little like Butterfingers.
Yeah, a little discombobulated.
Yeah, that ball slipping out of his hands needlessly, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah. 7 turnovers for the Thunder so far. I've only led to 8 Sixer points though. Ricky Council from the corner, around and out. Good work by Pete Nance. Pry that one loose from Hartenstein. Extra pass, but it was low. And then Caruso foul. Signed Pete Nance. Let's go down to Taryn.
Kate, so recent that Pete Nance caught an 8 a.m. flight this morning.
When you told me that before the game, Taryn, it made me tired just hearing about it.
Luckily, Cleveland's not that far.
It is great to have Pete back in the fold. Dort might have gotten away with a push there. But ball don't lie, misses the jumper. Kelly Oubre with it. Pete made his Sixers debut in Portland. Had a 3-pointer for his first points as a toe. Joel still with the left foot sprain. DJ with a foot stress reaction as they joke.
Uniforms and stuff, like sweats.
They obviously coordinated tonight.
Oh my goodness, I wish they were playing instead of sitting.
Well, the hope is that we will see a number of those guys tomorrow night. Eric Gordon with another one from outside. Well,
he's got such a quick release, a good size too. If you don't close out on him properly, he's gonna make you pay.
Hopefully a number of those guys will play tomorrow. This is the first half of a back-to-back. The New York Knicks are in town tomorrow, so that's the hope there. Kelly left alone in the corner. Halfway down, and it rims out. 10-point game, 48-38. SGA and the Thunder in front. Williams straight on, off front iron, cancel the rebound. Ricky pushing, Thunder button, watch out to Ricky. Rims off. And now Dort ahead of the pack. And Lou Dort, he'll dunk it down. Tough sequence there. Sixers thought they had a fast break too. Good couple of fakes from Gershon, drawing the foul. Yabu short on his first free throw attempt tonight. 2 of 3 as a team. The Thunder 7 of 8 from the stripe. Kershaw misses them both. Three, but not going to challenge that one. Just over 4 minutes to go in the first half. Isaiah Joe had it knocked away, and Isaiah.
And that it was off of Yabu. He may be right, but now it evens out.
Yep. Wallace. Their 18th win in their last 19 games. Their only loss coming into the first place team in the East, the Cleveland Cavaliers, who they will go home and see again on Thursday. I'm looking forward to seeing that one, because when they met last week, Ala, oh man, that was a playoff game in the regular season. Eric Gordon is whistling for the offense. Fourth turnover, the last 7 trips for the Sixers. Good hands by Kelly, knocking it away to Yabu. Oubre out to Jackson. Reggie sets his feet, fires, and a whistle. Kershaw, 2 on Ricky, 2 on Kelly. 2 on the Sixers in this second quarter. Williams for 3.
Bit of a drop between their first unit and the second unit. Perhaps that has something to do with it. Seeing more of OKC's second unit this period. Either way, Sixers are taking advantage.
More on the lineup change. Let's go down to Taryn.
Well, Kate, it's not the ideal situation for taking on the team like the Oklahoma City Thunder, given what they've done this year. But I did ask Nick Nurse last week about how all those lineup changes. Ball goes out underneath the basket. Where do guys set up? He says it's the latest in the season he's ever had to drill those kind of organizational fundamentals, and it's just a product of the situation that they're in. He said, quote, "I still feel like we're in very early stages on a lot of stuff, but in saying that, things get monotonous. We don't have the luxury of treating them."
And as we mentioned, after giving up so many to SGA and company, smooth and unfortunately high in turnovers in a first half for the Sixers possession, which led to 3 more for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Not against this team. This is the team, the last team, you want to be careless with the basketball, because they will take advantage of your mistakes.
Here's Edwards. 2 more for Justin Edwards.
To where he is very comfortable out on the floor. Nice little 12, 13 footer.
Driving kick by SGA. Wallace short, but the long rebound right back to him. Williams has had a couple of pretty times already tonight. Dort launching, around and off. Oubre the rebound, and then he is. And the Sixers in the bonus wherever you are with our 76ers official mobile app. It's sponsored by NJM Insurance Group. There's real-time game.
Alexander is still perfect from the floor.
Yeah.
7 of 7.
And when it comes to two-point land, 83%. That's what OKC is shooting. This is Wallace tiptoeing his way along the baseline.
More zone here from your Sixers.
Dort tried to whip it down to Hartenstein, but he...
In time, that led to the turnover on the baseline.
And that is a season high for OKC as well. So, hey, we will take it. Sixers need as many things to go their way as possible. Kelly aggressively to the cup. Hartenstein met him there.
Went vertical, and if anything, was retreating.
Wallace, the driving kick. Dort from the wing. Off the heel, down to Edwards.
Yabu, first one down. Now he's trying that early post up. Justin didn't see him, I don't think.
And that's going to go for 3 from beyond. His last 2 free throws, so maybe this will get him going as we look ahead to the second half. And do that. And now a word on. Kelly gets them both.
It's Mike.
13-point Thunder lead. Final 45 seconds of this first half. Oubre on Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't want to pick up that 3rd foul. He's got 2 of them already. Williams, the reset 3. Off front iron, back to him. Kicks out. Wallace from the other side, around and out. And the rebound, Oubre. Chance at one final shot. Just about a second difference between shot and game. Kelly sees it and slows things down.
Sixers have continued to scrap and somehow stay in this ball game. It's not an ideal margin, but at the same time, I think some people coming into this building expected a different outcome.
In it comes to Kelly, knocked away by SGA. Trying to beat the buzzer, and he does. That in this 3rd quarter. Here's Eric Gordon dishing out to Reggie Jackson.
Did a great job to Justin of staying aggressive, going at defenders. A lot of turnovers on both of these teams' side.
is Wallace turnovers, which
their
not...
averages for the season.
Yeah.
Both teams, Sixers average 14. They've got 14 for the half. They normally average over 4 quarters, and 12 for the visiting team. They average 12 turnovers a game.
So let's see who can be more responsible with the basketball in this third quarter. Ricky from the corner, off front iron, and Williams knocks it to Hartenstein. This is Cason Wallace, one of a number of Kentucky one-and-done players on the floor tonight. Known more for his defense. Good dish there, good hands from Yabu to knock it away from Hartenstein. 5 on the shot clock for Oklahoma City. Williams, a nice move. Floater, too strong, out to Gordon.
You said it though, nice move to shed the initial defender.
And then a turnover by the Sixers, so that number 15 on the night for your Sixers now.
Telegraphing that pass.
And SGA 8 for 8. And now he is 9 for 9.
Those 14 forced turnovers, Sixers only scored 8, and you said, I think that's just a matter of chemistry amongst their guys. We're not able to turn those turnovers into what we need them to be. Points, they know each other, work with some of the chemistry we have on this team, whether it's Jeff Doughton and Ricky Council playing together, guys who are familiar with each other. We're going to
Lanes being big, we talk about it always, active hands.
Yeah. Kelly with 5 points, 4 rebounds, couple assists, and 3 steals now. Sixers again winning that second quarter. This guy a big part of it, Justin Edwards.
These are the games where you get a chance to show what you can do right now. You're not just playing for Nick Nurse and his staff, but you're playing for potentially future employers.
Williams off the beautiful. Reggie Jackson getting his first start as a Sixer here tonight. Ricky Council the 4th. His first career starts. Edwards, nice move. Reggie puts it on the deck, lays it up and in.
Goes out, Reggie attacked that top foot, went baseline all the way to the cup.
Keeping this within striking distance. The lead 14 with 9 to play in the third quarter. SGA flips it up, nicely done by him.
Back up, but he decided in one fell swoop to catch and finish.
6 points, 6 rebounds, and a block so far for Isaiah. The skip to Edwards. Just a little bit too strong on that corner 3-point attempt.
Good looks though. We've certainly seen Justin knock down corner threes before.
2 for 4 from outside, 6 for 9 from the floor is Edwards tonight. He's leading the way with 14, SGA, but he's got 23 on the night, Oliver.
He's still perfect from the field too. He has yet to miss.
Oubre can't connect from outside. Hartenstein tracks down the weak side rebounds. 10 for 10 from the floor, his only miss from the free throw line. And that's his first miss from the floor. And we'll call that a broadcaster's jinx. Sorry about that, Shea.
Don't apologize. We need all the help we can get.
10 for 11 now is Gilgeous Alexander. Nice fake by Ricky, coming back to his right.
And to finish.
6 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists tonight for Slick Rick. This is Williams. Wallace from the wing, and Kingston Wallace with these.
What they are good at is sharing the basketball. Careless pass there.
Tried to send it all the way across the court. Just too easy. 71-52. Thunder, top team in the West, in front. Doughton, little double pump. Trying to hit the bucket.
Nick Nurse earlier in the week referred to Jeff and talking about how good he's been playing down in Delaware for the G League. Wants to see that translate. Man, that serves him well on the drive. He can finish.
Doughton the crossover and does draw the whistle. With Giannis for most points per game in the NBA is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, as Jeff Doughton floor again. 8 Sixers unavailable tonight, including the 5 guys who, if everybody was healthy,
Dre flanked by Paul George and Tyrese.
No Embiid, no Caleb Martin, no KJ Martin, no Jared McCain tonight. A very short-handed Sixers club. Williams bounces around, and the Plinko chip down to Hartenstein, but Gordon takes it away.
Put it down, and therefore negates his height advantage.
Doughton from downtown.
And this is an opportunity that he normally wouldn't get in the course of the season because of the injuries.
Williams looking to answer back, and he does.
Common thread, this Thunder offense.
Edwards answering right back for your...
Justin 3 of 5 from long range.
Kelly knocks it away. Doughton gets down on the deck for it. Gordon bringing it into the front court.
Jeff wants it too. I like that.
He's got the last Last 7 for the Sixers. Catch and shoot. Edwards in the corner, around and off. Good battle between Bona and Hartenstein. Isaiah comes away with it.
Gotta stop the ball here.
SGA, the pull-up. Pops out. G.
Eric wanted the foul called on Williams. Couldn't get it.
Doughton, drive and kick. Edwards. And another rebound for Hartenstein. That's his 11th board of the night.
Justin, no hesitation on those threes. Why would you? Just let them fly.
Yeah. Career high 17 and counting tonight. Look at Hartenstein off the heel. And the floorboard picked up by SGA. He just wanted that more than Doughton on nights like tonight. Edwards all the way to the cup. Justin Edwards is single-handedly keeping the crowd in this one here in South Philly. The Philly native playing for his hometown team and showing out tonight. Williams no, Edwards the rebound, and then he's fouled by Wallace. So Sixers picked him up. He's on a two-way here and showing out tonight. 19 and counting. Yabu facing up. Williams with 3 fouls. Wiggins coming over to help. Eric Gordon. Yabu the rebound. Faces up, fires. That one short. Ricky the rebound. Jeff Doughton from downtown.
These Sixers eventually making that last opportunity pay off. Nice knockdown from Jeff.
Sixers are right in this one. They keep fighting. This crowd wants to do everything it can to help these guys.
Take a pounding.
So that's Yabu's 3rd as SGA completes the three-point play. 28, 3 and 7. And look at that efficiency. 12 of 14 from the floor.
I can't believe he's missed 2 shots. How does he stand himself?
Opening the door for Jokic in that MVP race. Gordon, a couple of power dribbles, has it knocked away by Caruso. I don't think that's going to be on SGA. Yabu had it. Yeah, that's going to be number 2 us in 38 of them. The one he didn't, he had 18.
Yeah, it's just remarkable.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he was that far off with 18, right?
Ricky, just step back. Bounces off front iron. Williams the rebound. 81-67, under 3 to go now in this 3rd quarter. Caruso just back from a 10-game absence. OKC very happy to have Alex back in the fold.
Yeah, it gives him another defender, it gives him more depth, gives him somebody who's good offensively.
Williams.
Gershon, too, he can do the things he just did on the offensive end, but he's also a big, strong body, not giving up any inches or any real estate to Gershon. Watch these two go at it.
Yeah, Yabu. Out to Rick. Ricky flips it up, and how did he get on by Ricky? Counts on the 4.
Got it up to the front of the rim, gave it a chance.
Wiggins too strong, good defense by Yabu. Doughton kicks ahead to Ricky.
Good attack.
Ricky is fouled. Aaron, great stuff from Adem yesterday and the Sixers, and great stuff by you reporting that here tonight. Here's Alex Caruso. If not for that 16-point differential in the first quarter, with OKC outscoring the Sixers 37-21, we'd be all tied up here. Joe airballs that 3. Sixers won the second 22-21. They're winning this 3rd quarter 27-25. Great fight from this short-handed squad tonight. Ricky to his left, off the window for 2.
And then that left-handed finish, that was tough.
First start of his NBA career tonight for Ricky. Counts to the 4th. He's got 13. Wiggins short. This crowd knows how hard these guys are fighting. Council thought he was fouled. Instead, another Sixers turnover. And Joe with a jam. Come back down on this end. The Bullets. That's a Gershon Yabusele.
Gershon providing it.
All 5 starters tonight, Ala, and they are within 10 of the best team in the Western Conference.
Can't fall asleep.
Yeah, Gordon fell.
Sometimes guys just, they got to be on a swivel, especially if the ball or your man is moving.
35 seconds of this 3rd quarter. Gershon, these fouls. Good look from Jao to Ala. 2 free throws coming for Yabu. Okay, they did. Well, place a $5 live bet on today's game and get rewarded with $10 in bonus bets. If the Yabu hit in the first. 12 tonight for Gershon, 13 for Ricky, 16 for Jeff, 19 for Justin Edwards.
See how the Thunder sent 2 guys lining up at the free throw line. They sent 2 guys to the other end of the floor and post up in the corner ready for this exchange.
SGA looking to go coast to coast, off the mark, Gordon with it. 3-second difference between the clocks. So Nick Nurse says, let's slow this down, get this final shot. Thunder led by as many as 21 back in that first quarter. Lead 10 at the moment. Yabu into the blue paint, off the window, and it's Doughton, the steal. Doughton! Off the heel, Yabu, it'll count! Game summary, Guerschon Yabusele with 9 points in the final 90 seconds of that third quarter, which the Sixers outscored the Thunder 38-29. Ian Hartenstein, the weak side rebound, and after those 2 early turnovers right at the start of the half, no more turnovers the rest of the frame. Down to Cason Wallace.
Program, the offense doesn't need to be stagnant without SGA. They are very good running the offense through Jalen Williams.
So Sixers had cut the lead to 6. It's now back to 8. Closest it had been since it was 15-9 Thunder, way back at the start of that first quarter.
Better start driving them right now. There you go.
Doughton from just inside the logo. And it's nights for Jeff Doughton Jr. Career night for a lot of guys. A career high 16 for Jeff. A career high 19 from Justin Edwards. Yabu's got 17, Ricky with 13. Again, if they were healthy, all 5 Sixer starters unavailable tonight. Up and over Guerschon, no, but Hartenstein, another O-board.
Hartenstein, 3-4 inches taller than the next guy.
Great hands by Doughton to knock it away. Edwards lines it up and banks it in.
Comes back smiling. He knows that wasn't what he intended, but who cares?
22 and counting for the 20-year-old rookie.
This isn't horse. You don't have to call everything.
Wallace floats it up and in. Guerschon the kick out. Gordon for 3.
Gordon ready to shoot like all good shooters are.
These guys are going for it within 4. It's going to be a foul from outside. Hartenstein misses the first. Chicken on this day. And you've got 3 days to redeem. All right, load it now, and we'll reconvene later in tonight's fourth quarter.
We're going to quiz you on what Kate just said.
Doughton weaving his way around a number of orange jerseys. Couldn't hit the fadeaway, though.
Yeah, no need for that fadeaway. There wasn't a defender on him. All he had to do was just go straight up and down, give that shot the best chance it had.
Williams from the wing.
He is not, I want to say, as adept as SGA, but there isn't much of a drop-off when Jalen Williams runs your offense.
Eric Gordon around and out.
See, they immediately give it to him because he's a good decision maker.
Wallace wide open, drops it off to Hartenstein.
What Adem was going to do, Adem went to him. That's why he left it for Isaiah.
There's 7:87. Thunder leading your Sixers.
2-3 zone from the Thunder for the first time, giving the Sixers a different look, something to think about out of that timeout.
Shot clock winding down. Jackson tried to sneak it into Bona. Adem couldn't hold on.
Well, you got to ask yourself, why are you leading him anywhere? But right, Adem is not the playmaker you want at the foul line. Just give him the ball and swing it.
Nance, Bona, Oubre, Gordon, and Reggie Jackson, the 5 Sixers on the floor at the moment. Bona coming out to help out. Reggie sets his feet, fires off front iron. Hartenstein with his 15th rebound tonight.
He and Adem battling for that rebound. Hartenstein getting the better of it.
Caruso short on the sidestep triple. Jackson couldn't grab the rebound.
Got to go after that with 2 hands.
Woo. Williams lucky he didn't get calling for the travel. Just able to keep that pivot foot down. Hartenstein whips it out to Caruso. Short on another 3.
Sixers having to defend a little bit longer because of the offensive rebounds.
And offensive foul. Won the second quarter, won the third quarter. And look at this, career highs from Edwards, Doughton, Yabu, and Ricky just a couple points away from theirs. These guys are putting in an impressive effort tonight, just stepping over the...
He's able to do with no SGA out on the floor. He is the captain of this offense for the Thunder.
And he does it so quietly, Ollie. He's got 22 tonight.
We were showing those injury lists. Did we miss a body part in any of those lists? I think we covered it all.
Jackson, as he dribbled, the floater.
Painted area.
4 points now for Jackson. And another 2.
Defender off the dribble, high off the glass.
want to get back into this one. Obviously need some stops. And Bona's going to get whistled for the offensive foul there. The Sixers cut it to 4 just a couple of minutes ago. Since then, OKC's responded with a 10-2 run. Williams out to Joe. SGA with Edwards on him. To his left, and it knocked away, but always does. Leads the NBA in free throws made. To learn more. And it's the second. OKC, and this is the finale of a 4-game road trip for them. Lost at Cleveland on Wednesday, then beat the Knicks at MSG. Blew past the Wizards Sunday down in DC. And wrapping this up here before heading home to host Cleveland on Thursday. Kelly all the way to the cup. First team foul on the Thunder this frame. 8 ties, 30 lead changes. It was a phenomenal basketball game. And again, these two, OKC and Cleveland this week on national television. So keep an eye out for that one.
Yeah, they only play each other twice a year. They already played in Cleveland.
Yeah, Joe puts in 3 more. 10 for Isaiah off the bench tonight. Yabu asking for it. Doubles, kicks out. Edwards downhill. Yabu the offensive rebound, and then tied up. Able to somehow keep his dribble and the ball. 5 on the shot clock. Doughton downhill. Skims off the front of the rim, and Wallace will clear.
Good idea, though, from Jeff. Just didn't finish, but nothing wrong with the effort. SGA goes right into his body.
But this guy does not settle. Over 15 of his 30 points on drives.
It's a lot. Averaging 15 points just from layups alone. There's much more to his offense than that, but almost half his points come on drives.
He's got 32 in 30 minutes tonight. Leader in the clubhouse for the MVP. Pete Nance around and out. And 4 assists. This guy's been tremendous. The rookie, Justin Edwards.
Up the side.
Faces up, fires. Our front iron. Look at Yabu soaring in for the O-board. And the hook shot bounces off.
Can't fault him for keeping it, though. He earned that shot himself with his extra effort on that rebound.
7th rebound tonight to go along with his 17 points and 4 assists for Guerschon Yabusele. Lead back to 16. Gotta imagine these Sixers who have played way more minutes than any of these guys are used to, except for Yabu. And Wallace hits the gas now here.
Wallace with a quiet 16 points here tonight on 7 of 9 shooting.
Credit to these Sixers who have played tonight. SGA and the rest of the Thunder starters have not had to play a 4th quarter very often.
The floor and show what you can do.
First free throws tonight. Again, this is the first half of a back-to-back. The New York Knicks in town tomorrow night. This is what top teams should do. When the Sixers pulled within 4 in this 4th quarter, they should have an answer, and OKC has.
Just the response you'd expect from the best team in the West.
Hartenstein knocking it out.
It hasn't always been a pretty game from their perspective. They did have a lot of turnovers in the first half, but
just about 3.5 minutes away from potentially win number 33 on the season. 32-6 right now, alone atop the Western Conference standings.
32-6. The only team better are the Cavaliers record-wise.
Yep. Joe knocked it away from Council.
Good. See how quickly they change ends.
Here's SGA looking to add on to his 32 tonight.
Almost got
Yeah,
that.
tried to no-look it into Williams, but Edwards, good hands. Ricky can't connect to Dembona there to lay it up. And
getting that rebound and putting it back in.
this is Williams. He's got 22. Driving kick. Wallace sidestep triple. Shorts down to Edwards. It's the first of 2 back-to-backs this week for the Sixers.
This went home. We'll see you guys post-game.
All right, you three. Looking forward to post-game live presented by Cure Auto Insurance. And you're right. Forcing 20 turnovers tonight. I beg your pardon, 17 turnovers tonight. Final 2 minutes here in South Philly. Justin Edwards with a career-high 24 points. Williams still in the game for the Thunder.
Keep it for himself. 2 minutes. What a luxury that is to have in a sidekick.
Right. SGA's sidekick, Jalen Williams. Downton and counting now for Downton. Great pass from Williams down to Wallace. And to the corner it goes. And is a brand for the Sixers. 8 guys unavailable, including put up a heck of a fight. Cut it within 4 in this fourth quarter after trailing by 21 points. And then just ran out of gas.
Just unable to get over that hump to secure a lead.
Just really impressed with the effort of all of these guys tonight. Good
pump fake.
drive and pump fake.
Strong.
And finishing the 3-point.
Touch. Making all of his points count.
Well, that first quarter aside, Ala, again, 37-21 after one. Since then, the Sixers have outscored the Thunder 81-79. So great effort from these young guys. Hopefully making an impact when it comes to what the coaching staff will be thinking about. And who knows, maybe showing out for other teams as well. Downton from way outside. Nance got a hand to it. Edwards driving baseline, needs some help, whips it out. Ricky off the heel, and Pete Nance efforting for that rebound, and ends out getting a hand in there. But
Tonight, Edwards with 25 points, leading all Sixer scorers.
A lot of career highs for Justin Edwards, who has been on autodidacts. Born and raised here in Philly, won a couple of state championships here in Philly, and now...
Everything sounds great except for that year at Kentucky part. That's the part that probably ruins it for me. But, you know, not everybody can have it go their way.
I'm not going to say any of those on air. I like you, girl.
Listen, I don't hold it against her that she made bad decisions as an early youth.
Abe doesn't. All right, he'll just let this one tick out. So the Thunder pick up their 33rd win.